This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
Who had an eventful game earlier today, who starts off with the ball and starts off with 5 pretty filthy wides down the leg side. That's going to race away. Ben Choi just not getting his lines right. Again, this one goes through everyone. I think that hits a bit of Gus Grant's leg on the way through. This time, it's the 4th different way. The bingo card has already been chalked off on the first over. And we've still got 1 ball left. What else could there be? I suppose there could be... And it ends with a dot ball. And that's how Ben wanted to finish it. So an eventful over comes to the end.
There's, well, a little bit of funkiness here. That is going to make its way all the way over for 6 runs.
That Archie McPherson can play it in front of the wicketkeeper. His wagon wheel before that was just a straight line.
And, well, that is clobbered. Oh, for a moment. Who's up there in the tower,
That's
Tina?
Martha.
Oh, Martha. I think Martha would have been...
Oh, that one's been nailed.
That has been nailed, isn't it?
All the way over cow corner.
The birds have to get... Hey!
Faced that first over that went for 17 runs, so you can argue he's contributed, and that's certainly a positive contribution. Everything's gone down to that neck of the woods. There are the covers. They can happily remain there.
And that's played away, up and through the covers. It's going to be another boundary. Hit away hard over cow corner. It's going to be 6 runs, well struck by Archie McPherson, who is well, looking pretty dangerous at the moment. He wants to... Well, there you go. You know he likes to play this shot, and that's going to go all the way to the boundary. So he's kind of played this one.
From Archie McPherson, and that shows he's not just all about the deft little...
There's nobody here. This one is going to be a... Wow, that's a brilliant catch. It really is. Sensational. Well, I was getting ready to it and taking a catch. He's made this look so easy, Tina.
It was just the most casual of spectacular catches. Pretty much had to scoop it up off his shoelaces. We were ready to take cover. And it's taken, and it's dropped. It's a good effort from Henry Francis. I think he probably just about saves the 6 instinctively. Yeah. I think he throws it away in time. He's got a rueful smile on his face. Would have been a spectacular grab if he threw it up to himself. Having been hit for boundaries, comes back with the wicket, but this might be another boundary to add to the collection.
And that one's down the leg side, and it's going to be a wide. It will go all the way to the boundary, 5 wides.
Showing us what they can do. Freddie Haller knocks that one away.
And it's great as we look at the statistics, and that's going to be another catch taken. A little bit of Mayo. Well, didn't quite settle, did he? Even when he played his first ball, the way he got off the mark, he kind of just pushed the ball up in the air, and luckily for him, there was nobody there to hold on to the catch. But, well, all right, he's not going well. The thing is, though, playing in the men's game, I think they'll get their opportunity in the junior format pretty soon.
Yeah, absolutely. As he stakes a claim as one of the youngest players in this series. He's just 17.
Yeah, that's the beauty of what we're seeing here. But they've never, you know, the head hasn't gone down. They haven't thrown a tantrum. They've been very mature in the way that they've come back. And, of course, we saw that. As that will put the 120 on the board. 121 at the end of the 7th over. So they won a big finish here.
To ball the 8th here, but that one's dragged short. And Gus Grant again punches that one away, and that'll be another 6 runs.
Don't know what your views are on this, Tina, as we see another shot played in that area, and Grant now gets even closer to his half century. It just...
You've got to put someone back there, as he does get his way to the half century. Now he can take his helmet off if he wants. Where you should put your fielders, and there he goes again. And I promise you, I didn't look at that wagon wheel before I said you don't need someone in deep covers.
Yeah, look.
Going more towards the power, and that's exactly what he does on that one. As the first ball of the 9th gets crunched away.
Down the track, he needs to get himself into a position where if the throw comes in, he's there to deal with it.
Steps across again. This one's more high than long, though. Who wants to take this one? Settling underneath it. As this partnership comes to an end, it's a good one as well, worth 60 as Gus Grant departs. Shahir Alam, the final ball. It's clubbed away, or maybe with the wide. Actually, there's 2 balls left, and that one's dropped. Could be a costly drop as well. In fact, they go for the 2. I'm not quite sure that's the right call, and now he goes down, slips and slides. Looks like he's okay. He'll have to take his way off the pitch anyway. There's lots of maths and calculations that... No, there wasn't. As we go back to live, and that one is lifted up and over the covers. So it'll be the first boundary of this run chase. The fielder out there won't catch up with it either as he slips and slides. I think that's Jens Wagstaff out there in the deep. The best part of the day, and that's the best catch we've seen in a good while, as that came straight back with heat at Freddie Haller. The Battle of the Freddies is won by Haller as Faircliff has to depart. That one came back at him spicy. The Weybridge side, and of course a wicket to end it. So 1 down for Weybridge, 9 for 1 as Oliver Caxar comes in at number 3. Club down the ground. I don't think he has the distance on it, and Elliot Deeks took a spectacular grab in the previous game. With both of their openers back in the shed, it's the skipper Aidan Golding who departs for just 2 off 3. An enormous run chase here becomes that much more difficult. And they've still got this game plus another game, and while they might get the 4 points from this one, because this could be 2 in 2 and it's a regulation catch. That is in fact the first Maximo of this run chase. And well, that run could come to an end. Does this have the distance on it? No, it does not. So the 6th ball does produce a wicket. Still 1 ball left of the power play, and this is looking like probably the worst power play of this series so far. We've seen some spectacular ones. Spencer in the first innings had a pretty decent one themselves. They finished.
This is the last ball of the power play. Now that could be another. It should be another. The bowler wanted himself, and he will hold on to it. So Hunt will finish. They are 20 for 5 at the end of 3.
Oh, a bad power play gets even worse. Max Hunt goes for the double punch. This one goes straight up in the air.
And well, and then he bowls it full and straight. And well, Cunningham is going to be another. You get the feeling that they're going to concede all points here, and that will be disastrous for them.
Got any kind of damage inflicted on him by the Banstead bowlers as Spencer really fell away there, but it's Weybridge who are doing the falling, and this one is going to be another wicket. It's a nice tumbling catch. In fact, it might be Ruben Kelly. It's difficult to tell with the taped on numbers. In any case, it is a good diving stop. And it will be the next to fall. 26 for 7.
2 and 2. It's been played away, and it's not going to be a hat-trick. It's been well struck by Ben Choi.
Can he go 2 and 2? Yes, he can, as that one is going to have the legs on it. It's going to clatter straight into the sight screen as...
Well, there's no second chance and no third boundary for...
This one goes away and it should land safely. Don't think it quite lands over the rope, but they'll have to double check that one.
It probably will have time to get this one in as the 9th wicket goes down. And my question was going to be to Tina. Done is done by a good one. He's telling everybody about the ball he bowled here. Look, back of the hand. It's a great delivery. He absolutely loves it. When the plan comes together, there's no better joy. We've got the appropriate protective equipment in the right places, protecting the screens.
And Harshal Patel, who's had a mixed afternoon so far, doesn't fancy for Weybridge, as that is the final wicket to fall. It's Rufus Buller who comes back in and tidies off with his very first delivery of his second over. He finishes with nice figures of 3 for 7. Weybridge slightly less nice figures of 60 all out. I believe that's the lowest total we've seen in the series so far. Of course, Twickenham, they were skittled for 77 on day one, but Weybridge